Hey, what's going on everybody? In today's video I'm going to show you guys how to do timed overrides on your graphics. So the first thing you're going to want is two images you want to alternate between. So for today's example I'm going to be using a GIF file and a PNG. And as you can see on the graphic, one will be spinning and one won't be. So next thing I'm going to do is find the point that I want to control these and copy the ORD. Then I'm going to open up one of my two images, go into the add binding, value binding, and then paste the point in the ORD section here. Next thing I'm going to want to do is copy the opposite image that I want to be alternating between. Open back up my image and then right click my image, hit animate. In the false value I'm going to set the PNG because I want it to be rotating when it's on, and when it's off I want it to be the PNG file. Then hit OK. Next, you can remove the other image if you have it on there. And then, now you have an image that will alternate whenever a point is commanded, but I want to do a timed override. So, what I'll do is open up my palette, hit PX, find the action button, put that on the graphic, make it fit. And then for this example, I'm going to say override on for 30 seconds. And let's adjust this font to make it visible. Alright, now let's copy our point that we want to be overriding on and off. Paste that in the action binding ORD. And then you're going to want to add a slash active because we want it to go on when we command it or when we press the button. Hit OK. Now open it back up. You'll see the action ARG. You can click this and then you can set how long you want it to override and if you want it to prompt the user. So for this example I want it to override for 30 seconds, so I'm going to put that in here. And now if I click the button, it'll override for 30 seconds. Now let's say I also want a button to turn it off. I'll just duplicate this action binding ORD and I will switch this to auto. And now I have a button, let's also change the name, auto. Now, when I override it on for 30 seconds, I can turn it off by just clicking the auto. So this is a pretty simple process, but if you don't know the ins and outs, it can be pretty difficult to implement. So I hope I've eased some of the trials and tribulations with this, but other than that, I hope you guys found something useful in this, and if you guys have anything extra to add or have any better ways to implement this, feel free to leave it in the comments. But besides that, have a great day.